everybody.
Oh, nice.
Out there on
no, my face.
hello out there on the streaming lands, and welcome to a brand new campaign, Session 0 for Dragon Age, the tabletop RPG. I will be your game master for the upcoming sessions. My name is Rob Grasso. You've probably seen me around a couple of times on previous streams. Both the D&D Greyhawk campaign that's ongoing right now, Iron Claw, and if I remember correctly, and I think Theda can also attest to this, the first videos that ever went on this site, which was like 8 or 9 years ago. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Wow. Which happened to be Dragon Age. So we're back after 8 or 9 years.
It all comes together.
It does.
Right.
It does. It does.
And
I
at
am
the end of this session, I'm going to kill you in real life.
Okay. All right.
This
Probably.
is the end of your loop. You've decided.
Shit.
So in this particular context, you're Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and Robert is Bruce Willis. Got it.
Yeah,
I mean,
this is the way the game goes.
Oh.
As soon as the game ends, so do you.
I'm sorry, was that a Looper reference?
Yeah, that's what I was just getting
Sorry,
ready
I'm
to
going to have
say.
to kill you too. I'm sorry.
But only the you from
Glad I
the
kept my
future
mouth
is
shut.
allowed to kill you, so.
Boy, we're off to a good start with murder and death.
How many federal crimes can I record on video?
That'll be up on YouTube in like 3 months. Anyway. In all seriousness, though, I'm hoping to make it a fun little campaign. Who the heck knows how long we're going to go? If I had my way, we go all the way to level 20, but I don't think people will last that long unless if we do. AKA, they may die in the first session. Who knows? But
Dumber stuff has happened.
But what we're going to be doing today is just Session 0. For those who don't know what that is, Session 0 is character creation. I've been speaking with our 5 players, and I will give them all a chance to introduce themselves in a quick second. But we're going to go through character creation. They have some concepts ready, and we're going to see how the dice fall, because a lot of the character creation is based off of some random rolling, which should be a little bit fun to see live time. So I'm going to go in order of, I don't know how it looks on the stream. I'm going in order that I see it on the screen here, starting with Theda. If you want to introduce yourself and say hello.
I'm Theda. I'm the person who's been talking to Rob this entire time. I threatened to kill 2 people already.
Brilliant.
Very good. Next to Theda, then we have is Tyler.
Morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you may be, good, whatever. Crud, right? Fun facts. I do stuff occasionally on Tech Raptor with Robert, doing some tabletop stuff, and I'm not good on the spot.
That's okay.
It's okay. Give it time. Things will warm up, and eventually, you won't be able to shut me up.
Next to Tyler is Duke. Is that good?
Yeah, that's fine.
Go ahead and introduce yourself, sir.
I am Duke. Been playing D&D for a few years. Dragon Age is going to be a new thing for me this time. I'm excited for that. And I'm looking forward to playing a dwarf warrior. Did some good hammer and shield action getting out.
Correct. We kind of rewind, since apparently we're kind of mildly pitching our characters now. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. You know, give me a minute. It's eventually the brain shuts on.
We'll
and
get
then...
to characters later. It's fine.
Okay,
Yes,
cool.
that's all right.
For.
I didn't know what to do for effects, so I was like, all right, let me think of... I've got that for my character.
That's perfectly fine. Then we got Griffin.
Hey there, buddy. I'm Griffin. I'm co-streamer, co-admin on the server, and of course, here to just fill up seed and take up dead air.
Don't sell yourself short now. And then last but certainly not least on the order here is Mark.
Hey, I'm Mark, and I'm the international talent, I guess. So, yeah.
International talent is always good. So we're going to go through it step by step. As Duke has pointed out, and everybody has mentioned, they already have some concepts for characters they want to create. But we are going to go through the character creation as if we are starting the game normally. So this is a good opportunity for people to actually check out how it works. Now, this is not a 5th edition style game. This is using Green Ronin's Age system, AGE. I'm pulling out my PDF of the thing now. And the Age system basically is a 3d6 dice system, which uses something special called like a specialty die known as the dragon die. So it's basically an off-colored dice. And the way it works is you roll 3d6. That equals a number, plus you're putting it up against tests and abilities and armors and things like that. If you hit your target number, you succeed. If you don't, you fail. Straightforward and all of that. The dragon die in this game, it has a special property where if you roll doubles on any of your numbers, the dragon die then gets what they call in this game stunt points. And you can use that to do a bunch of cool special abilities, both for magic, both for combat, both for exploration, just talking to people, and so on and so on. For character creation, there's a couple of steps to it. The game doesn't really have a lot of classes. There's only 3, really. Mage, warrior, and rogue, just like the video game Dragon Age. But it does have a ton of backgrounds and other little things that can go into it. So we're going to start, and I want to ask everybody to do this, is they need to roll 3d6 8 times. And then you just add them together.
Maybe people should do it one at a time.
Yes.
So
yes.
We can see it done.
Yeah, I apologize. You're right. I meant to say it like that. So we'll do 3d6 one at a time. And that'll be, and write down those numbers. And basically those numbers will incorporate what your attribute stats are. And we'll start with, we'll just go reverse order. So Mark, you get the honors of going first.
3, 3, 3, 3, 3. That's how it's going to roll.
Yep. Here, I'm going to pay something handy dandy to people.
If you roll 3, 3, 3, 3, 3 in a row, I'm going to add a 1 on all of those because that's just cruel.
A easy to copy paste thing that will roll stuff 8 times.
That is greatly appreciated.
There you go.
I just do that by habit at this point.
Oh my goodness. So we got, what is that, 15, 10, 13, 9, 12, 10, 9, and 9?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh goodness, that is terrible.
Well, I mean, it's still better than zeros.
There's quite a bit of over 9. 9 is the average here,
Well,
right?
9 through 11 are 1s, 12 through 14 are 2s, 15 through 17 are 3s, and 18 is 4.
Right,
Yes.
so everything here is at least positive, and you got some good features. And you got the 15.
A bit of a thing I do have to ask. Will we have the ability to actually edit our character sheets? Because I don't think we have privileges yet for that.
You should actually already have those privileges.
Did you
Well-
join the Roll20 before today?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't think everybody had, because I counted the numbers, like, wait, we have 6 people, and I only see 5. So, yeah. No, Robert just needs to double check. I mean, I've already edited my sheet, and I think
Because-
other people have too.
Yeah, this is the issue.
I found the issue. I put it on myself, not you, by accident.
There we go. There we go. Yay.
Mark, do you have editing privileges for your sheet?
Yes.
All right, you fill that out as you see fit then.
Huzzah.
If anybody else is missing editing privileges, let me know. I'll just fix that real quick.
I think I am. I'm not sure though. Usually you have to like click a little thing to say allow player to edit and so on and so forth, right?
Yeah, you should have it. Duke and myself are on there.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Griffin, you're next.
All right, let's give it a go. Roll them a dice.
Well, first to die.
I got one good thing going for me. And I'm going to take it to my grave.
Wow.
All those ones on every single one of them. Oh boy.
That's how the dice roll.
I am so sorry.
And of course, there's no reroll rules or anything. I'm just rolling with this, right?
All right. The good news is nothing is at a negative. You need to roll a 5 or lower for negatives. The bad news is those 7s are basically a 0, and all those 9s are 1s. I think, what is a 13?
Yeah, 13. I got 113.
That's a 2. There is a chance to like increase stats, so don't stress it too much. So
yeah, every level is basically a +1 to your primary. Every other level is a +1 to your secondary.
And that's all based off of class. We will talk about that though.
So I'll make it really simple then. That 13's going into magic, and then I don't have to make any other decisions. It's easy.
Should I tell him? Should I tell him?
Tell him what?
No, don't tell me. I'll just. It's not going to be good anyway.
I'll just let him.
Nothing's going to be good anyway.
Duke, it's your turn. Let's see what we get.
Okay, all right. Let me copy and paste that really quickly.
Don't take the 7s.
Don't take this.
I mean, Mark's roll is looking really good right now. Just throwing
I don't think that's going to work that way.
By the 1 out of 2 comparison, Mark is winning.
There we go. Try it that way instead.
A superstitious person might say that just rolling 3d6 was better.
Oh my god.
However, now I see Duke's roll, and I say, fuck Mark.
I didn't see it. What happened? Oh, okay. I mean, the 8's not so bad.
Here we go. The heroes arrived.
The golden boy has shown up.
Those 14s are +2s. The 15's a +3, just so you know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The 14 and 13.
Of course, he rolls good. He's a Tetris.
Remind me. Do we actually roll the scores or just the results?
Just the results.
Okay.
So like when you roll the d6s there, it should come up like you're seeing right now, and those numbers are what I'm taking, and you can plug those in as a +1 to 3 or whatever.
It has been way too long since I've actually like played or like run this, so I'm kind of having a little too much bleed over with 5th edition. So I'm trying to unlearn some stuff.
That's all right. That's what I'm
right there with
Yep, it's all just a representation. Never mind. I'm just gonna throw up my mouth. You're laughing like I haven't been doing that all day.
Yeah.
Good times.
Yeah, you're up, Tyler.
Oh boy.
You got Duke to beat.
All right. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Huh.
Not horrible.
You got 16.
It's 3 10s.
Yep. Not bad. Not bad at all.
I mean, you got a couple of 2s, a 3, and a bunch of 1s.
Yeah. So I think the 16 is also a +3, and everything else is 2 or 1. So.
Yeah. Give me a minute. The 3. I know where I'm putting that. Give me a second. Yeah. You can give me like the full conversion, just so I don't forget it.
Okay, the 16 is a +3.
Yep. So we got a 3.
The 13 and 12, 13 to 10 is a plus. Excuse me. 13 and 12 are +2.
Okay, so that is
11 and 10 are +1, and the 8 is a 0.
So I got 3 2s.
Yes.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. I got 3 10s. So those are 1s. You said.
Yes.
And the 8 is a 0, right?
Yes, sir.
6, 7. Yep. Okay then. I will.
All you now, Theta. Not bad. Not bad.
Not great. Do we see a 6?
That's 6? Well, I think you're the only one that's starting with a negative.
That's fine. I didn't want to talk to
Actually,
people anyway.
no, I lied. The negative, it's not as negative. It's still a 0.
Alright, see, 9 is a 1. 7 is a 0. 13 13 is a 2. Oh, 2 13s. 2 2s.
You have and the 14's also a 2, so you got 3 2s.
12 is a 2. 6 is a 0. 14 is a 2. Shit. Just kind of hoping for a 3 in there somewhere. And a 1.
Do you want to take a 3 as a -2?
Is that an option? Is that an option?
I'll trade you.
I mean, I can be shitty at something. I don't care.
Do you want to take up the offer of trade?
A 3 for a -2. Man, yeah, sure.
All right. I'll tell you what. We'll make the 6 into a 3, if you really want to do that.
Yeah, sure. And I'll turn the 7 into a -2.
No, the 6 is the 3, which makes it a -2.
Wait, you're just throwing numbers out. I have no idea what you're saying anymore. I thought you were saying turn 1 into a 3 and turn another one into a -2.
No, that's one and the same, sir.
So you're saying, okay, you're saying a 3. Here's the problem, is I'm talking about starting ability, and you're talking about roll.
Yeah, I'm talking about the roll. Okay, so ignore me then. Let's just leave it as is.
Yeah, see, we play a lot of games where they have a conversion, like, oh, you can take a -1 to this to make a +1 on something else. I thought that's what you were throwing out there.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. That's just complicated.
We are trying to keep this relatively streamlined.
Hey, he offered it before anything else. That's all I was going with.
Because I know you. You love taking negative penalties.
Well, it's like, yeah, sure, I'll take a -2 to magic. I'm never going to fucking use that. I'm a rogue. Clear.
I think you do have the lowest stat roll out of anyone for the 6. No one has lower, so congratulations.
Yeah, but you have the lowest total. Oh, whatever.
Yeah.
So congratulations.
Yeah.
Okay, so normally we would do backgrounds next, but I'm going to save that afterwards. I want to do classes because I know people were talking about classes first, and that has some specific bonuses.
Well, I do know that background does modify stats to a certain extent, so I already know what I'm in for, but, let's keep it straightforward.
That is true. Backgrounds do modify stats in certain ways, and we will talk about that. But the classes, because there's only 3 of them, I figured it'd be easier to just everybody knows where they stand in terms of what they're looking at for their class.
Of course.
So the 3 choices in like the video games is mage, rogue, and warrior. If players are interested in becoming a mage, this is what they start with at level 1 for a mage. Your primary abilities. Now, abilities are what your stats represent, and I could talk about what these all do when we go into backgrounds, but primary abilities will be magic, willpower, and cunning. So on the character sheet, you can probably see like this little check mark area, which you can mark off as like a primary ability and whatnot to keep track of it. Every other stat that I didn't mention is a secondary ability.
What are the primaries again?
For a mage, it's cunning, magic, and willpower.
Yep, got those.
For rogue, the primary abilities are communication, dexterity, and perception. And for the warrior, it's constitution, dexterity, and stealth.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
You seem shocked by that.
For the warrior, stealth?
Excuse me, strength. Why did I say
Okay, yeah. That's why I was shocked. I was like, okay, all right. This is gonna change my game tactics around.
There's
to be fair, you would have been looking for that stat the whole day because it's not there.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was doing right now. I was like,
you're just giving me flashbacks now to somebody who basically had an idea for a character where you wanted to make in D&D a Loxodon rogue with a bunch of bullcrap stealth, just so he could come out of the shadows and stab somebody while saying, "I guess somebody forgot about the elephant in the room."
Oh my god.
I have to applaud this person. He's won.
Yeah. Clever.
I'm making that a character next time I play 5th edition.
I've been
Starting.
sitting on that for Ironclaw for a while.
Oh, really? Starting health now. If you're playing a mage, it's a 20 plus whatever your Constitution modifier is plus a D6.
Okay. Oh,
And
D6.
for a 9, that is 0, correct?
That is a 0
And you said plus a D6?
plus a D6.
Let me roll that.
No, you only put
24.
you only put the attribute number in those fields, Griff.
Yeah, the modifier, Griff. So that's where the 0 comes in.
Yeah, don't.
Oh, okay. So I should go ahead and change these from like 9 to 0 then.
Right, don't put your actual number in there. That will affect die rolls.
Oh.
7
So
is
my-
also 0, correct?
Yes,
So my starting health is 23. I'm okay with this.
not bad.
Yeah.
And 13 is 2.
Yes. 13 is a
Okay.
2.
That's good
Okay.
roll.
So
Rogue, by the
14.
way, Rogue is health 20, Constitution
25 plus con plus d6.
Thank you, 25, and Warrior is 30 plus con plus
My
D6.
pre-pepping ass has written literally everything out on a notepad. I have things planned.
I don't even need
I'm-
to GM the session. You got this. Anyway,
I'm really sorry to ask, but what are the modifiers again for the stats? I put all the stats in, not the pluses.
32.
oh sure,
Okay.
sure. What numbers did you get?
I got 8, 11, 10, 14, and 15 and 13.
I believe the 15 and 14 are a +2. The 8 is a 0. 10 and 11 are +1s.
2, 10,
Let me-
11.
Let me double check.
Mhm.
You said, did you get a 15? You said
Yes, I did.
that's a 3.
Okay, so the 15 is a 3, so 14s are 2.
14 and 13 and 12 are 2. 11, 10, and 9 are 1, and the 8's 0.
The 8s are 0. Okay, cool. Thank you very much.
No problem. So if everybody has their health set or squared, it might change a little bit because there might be extra boost to Constitution, but we'll see. And the last thing that we can talk about with is weapon groups. This is basically something that's kind of like almost like a focus of what you can do. For mage, this includes brawling and staves. So you're good with your fists and staves.
Oh, wait a minute. What'd you say again? You're talking about
Weapon groups.
weapon groups. Oh, right. Brawling and stabs. Yep.
Okay, so I got a tab focuses here, and I have each of the stats. I guess that would go under strength.
I will explain how focuses work when we get to
You
backgrounds.
get like options for that.
Yeah, that's
But
something else.
there'll be choices for those.
Yeah, that's something else.
Okay.
And the weapon groups for rogue, bows, brawling, light blades, and staves.
Am I the only rogue?
I don't know yet. Maybe.
If I'm the only rogue, you could just skip over me. Again, I got it all written down.
And warriors, interesting. They get brawling automatically, and they can pick any of the following 3 that I mentioned off here. Which is pretty much all of the other weapon groups in the game: axes, bludgeons, bows, heavy blades, lances, light blades, polearms, spears, or staves. They can choose 3 of those as they see fit.
Your cup runneth over.
Now, that's the warrior's versatility is they have many ways to kill you.
Way too many people I know call fighters or warriors really basic, and that seems kind of backhanded. They're fun, though.
They're very fun.
Oh, yeah.
So you had a question about focuses, is that correct? Griffin?
Yes. So
Okay.
am I choosing one of those 2? Where do I put it on the sheet? What am I doing here?
What a focus does, it gives you a automatic +2 to any roll that you make for a test. So it could be used for exploration, role-playing, combat, etc. So, like, for example, all those weapon groups I just mentioned, if you have like a heavy blades weapon focus, anytime you use like a two-handed greatsword, you roll 3d6 plus your strength modifier, because that's what governs how you hit, plus the focus, the weapon focus, which gives you a +2.
Okay. So I would go here to the focuses tab. I would go to strength, and I would add the focuses there for staff and add it for brawling.
I don't think so. No, weapon groups are not focuses.
Yet. No, weapon. I'm using that as an example.
Okay.
The weapon groups are a little separate. You actually do start with focuses based off your class, and then your background adds more focuses.
Okay.
The weapon groups are something else. That's not a focus.
Okay, well, someone said focus for weapons, and I'm like, okay.
I was using that as an example. I should have made that clear. I'm sorry.
Got it.
So, for the mages, this is what you get for level 1 being a mage. First off, you become...
That's right, you become
First off, you get mana points. Yes, the game actually uses mana points. If you're using mana to power your spells, you start the game with 10 plus your magic attribute modifier plus a d6.
Rolling.
Nah.
Let's give it a roll.
Yes!
5, pretty good. Now, where is my magic?
So 10 plus my modifier plus the result.
Yes.
And I don't think I see a thing on the sheet for my mana pool.
You'll have to. I don't think that's actually in there. You'll have to make a note of it somewhere.
Crud.
Unfortunately.
Okay.
I was looking for it too.
Hold on. If you go to the gear icon on the right under that is sections, and there's a box that says "Show the mana magic points" section.
Hey,
I did
a lot of sections here.
I'm not new head at Roll20. I have over apparently 3 years of active playtime.
Yeah.
I have. I rolled a natural 6, so my mana pool is sitting at 19.
I'm at 17.
Not bad. All
right, that's the first. Well.
Everybody, magic training now. It allows the mage to cast spells that are hallmark. The training gives you 3 spells to start with at level 1. We'll get into the spells later if that's okay. So just make a note right now. You start with 3 low-level spells.
Yep.
You also get a freebie, which is called the Arcane Lance spell power. It's basically a free attack.
It's essentially Dragon Age's magic missile, for lack of a better term.
Yeah, everyone's got to have it so that you at least do something. Yeah, that makes sense.
For that, I'm actually going to post that in the chat. In here on the Discord, so you can see that.
Okay, and I'll get to transcribing that later.
That's the full information for the Arcane Lance. Now, the last thing is you get talents. Talents is where you actually get the those focuses and all that stuff.
Yep.
So, I just lost the page.
Okie doke.
You have the choice between... You can become a novice in the choice of one of the following 3 talents. Linguistics, lore, or chirurgy. And I'm probably saying that wrong. It's probably chirurgy.
What was it again?
Linguistics, lore, or chirurgy, which is basically healing.
And that's for mages?
Yes. You only pick one of those 3, though.
Pointedly, the old-fashioned healing.
Old-fashioned healing.
The sawbones healing.
And you say you get a focus in that.
Oh, you get your talent in that. The talents grant you benefits, and usually sometimes it's also a focus on top.
Yeah, where do you put this on the sheet?
Talents. There should be a tab for that. That one I do know.
There is. I put it under focuses. Not focuses, powers?
Yeah, powers is a good spot for it, yeah.
And so we're choosing one of those. How many mages do we have right now?
I know I'm one.
And I'm
I'm
one.
guessing 3. Yeah,
All right, so we got 2.
3. Mate as well.
3. Okay. What are you guys doing for this choice?
The mages are actually pretty versatile in terms of what they can do because they get access to all the spells. So like like how like D&D has like a cleric and divine spells and shit like that. That doesn't exist here. Instead, you could pick like healing spells with attack spells, with defensive spells, and so on.
Well, I meant just for this talent choice.
Oh, I'll leave that to you.
What are you two doing?
I was thinking Laura Triagen.
Okay.
Sorry, I was looking at the spell list.
That's all fine.
Really quick.
Okay, remind me. It's lore, history, or GRG?
Lore, linguistics, or GRG.
Linguistics or GRG.
You said for the warriors they get to pick what was it? One of 3 focuses or one of 2?
No, they get 3 weapon groups.
Oh, 3 weapon groups. Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Haven't gotten to your stuff yet.
Yeah, we'll get to the focuses. We'll get It's all like bit by bit, and then we'll get to the focuses.
We started with the majority of the party, which is mages, apparently.
Yeah. That's fine. Take your time.
I'm going to go ahead and do linguistics. The worst person is going to be able to talk to everybody.
That's not a bad idea.
I have 0 in communications, so that's awesome.
Wonderful. I also have 0.
Oh, really? I put 2 in it, because I plan to lie to everybody.
Good.
Oh, dude, my character will believe you. My character's a young, dumb.
I'll translate the lies.
Look.
Yeah.
If you don't believe me, you'll just forget about me in 5 minutes, so it doesn't matter.
That's true too. Yeah, with how you're playing.
Oh gosh, I'm already feeling the pain coming. I'm just putting a little mental clock in the back of my mind. Just it's ticking down like it's happening. I don't know when, but it's happening.
All I know is this will be interesting for me. Anyway,
I don't know if you guys have ever read American Gods. Have you?
Oh, I've read it. I've read
Do you remember the suited guy in Las Vegas whose power is only that people forget about him when they're not looking at him?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't show up in the show as far as I know, but he is in the book, and that's like my inspiration right there. Just a guy, when you're not paying attention, you don't remember he exists.
Have you ever seen the movie Mystery Men back in the day?
Oh
yes.
Yeah, the naked dude.
Oh boy.
Yeah, you're Keenan or Kel or whatever the dude's name is.
Well, again, except for the
nobody
fact
look.
that if you're not really trying, and I'm not trying, you forget about me. That's it.
Yeah. You have the better version of his power, and you don't have to strip.
Or, the others from Doctor Who.
Yes. Oh, yeah. There you go.
The silence.
Silence.
Theta, I'm assuming you don't need help at all for the rogue stuff.
Well, I mean, it'd be nice to say online, for the.
All right.
This is making me want to actually break out my physical books.
Because the only problem is that we're supposed to have picked backgrounds first, because I have to change a talent for the rogue part. So if you say like you get to pick from these, it's like no, because my background supersedes that.
Yeah, that's kind of why they say do backgrounds first.
I know, and I really wanted to do the class first because everyone kind of was fixated on fitting that.
Yeah, and everybody else's background, I don't think is going to mess with there. It's just mine. So, if we go there, we can just skip that part.
Well, I mean, if we go there, you just have to, just adjust it as you see appropriate.
I've already put it on the sheet. It's not a problem.
Okay. So, for edification, for those who know, rogues start with a backstab ability that gives them extra damage when they attack, of course.
Which I have.
Rogue's armor, which basically means they ignore armor penalties for leather armor altogether.
Which I also have.
And they have the choice of 3 different starting talents.
Which I do not have. I had to supersede that with my background.
Yes. Contact, scouting, or thievery are their choices.
Which is a real shame, because scouting would be amazing for me.
Yes, it would. I know you very well.
Well, scouting would be that you can re-roll your dexterity stealth. And then you have to choose the second one if you do the re-roll. And dexterity stealth is literally my best roll.
Okay. For some reason, I really don't have as many. I don't have the stuff in PDF format. I don't want to slow things down with spell selection, so I'm gonna pop down and grab my physical books. Give me a minute.
No, take your time. We'll do the spells later. I was going to do that like near last.
I just wanted to speed things along a bit, so we're not, just doing pure transcription.
Yeah, you can like select silently, and then when we get to it, you can just tell us what you chose. That's fine.
Sure.
Well, that also when we get to the warrior, you're not on camera anymore anyway.
Well, exactly. Warrior, this will be nice and easy because Duke, you start with a novice in 2 of the following talents. You have basically every weapon style available to you, and you become a novice in 2 of them. So your choices, if it matters, is archery style, dual weapon, single weapon, throwing weapon, two-hander, or weapon and shield. And you automatically get novice in armor training.
That's simple. Archery and weapon and shield and armor. Cool. Perfect.
And for those watching and having no idea, when we say novice in it, every talent has 3 degrees, and as you level up, you can choose to level up a talent from novice to
journeyman to master.
Yeah, and every level gives you different benefits.
Yes.
Where would we put that? Focus, I guess?
Talents would be in powers. That would probably be the easiest place.
Yeah, because when you add something to the focuses thing, it'll also add it to your the front. So you don't want to mess with focuses unless it's an actual focus.
Okay, cool.
So to give an example of how it works, novice powers of armor training, for example, you can wear leather and mail armor without suffering any penalties to your dexterity. Journeyman turns that into you could wear all that plus plate armor without suffering a dexterity penalty. And Master, you gain the benefits of half of your armor rating for your armor when you take penetrating damage. Penetrating damage is automatic damage because this game, if you're wearing armor, you have a chance of negating damage. Mm-hmm. But some attacks, they do penetrating, which provides no armor defense.
So it's just straight damage flat. And then if I went with mastery, I'd be able to cut that damage.
Yes.
Basically. Awesome. That is awesome. Okay, cool.
Yeah, you have to reach that in the levels. And by the time you get the option to have mastery, you'll probably also have other talents that you'll be like, oh god, this is good, but I also want this. It's
the way the game works. So, I'm trying to think.
Welcome back.
Well, all right, so that's actually it for the level 1 for the classes. So now we're going to get into backgrounds, and we're going to do this one at a time as well. There are 33 different backgrounds that you can pick from, apparently.
Feel free to skip over me. I've already made my adjustments.
I think some of you have already made choices, but
there's also roles you have to make, so...
Yeah.
But we should at least cover it so that people are aware of what you're choosing.
So we'll start with the easy one, which is Thedas. Though when I say easy, he picked one that's not in the main book right now.
Oh boy!
But it is
actually never mind. I apologize. I do still need to actually make rolls.
Yep.
So Thedas, I know you already picked what your background is.
Yep, I am the incarnated spirit.
So would you like to explain what the incarnated spirit is?
Yeah, I'm a spirit from the Fade. That's crossed with the veil and is incarnated into human form. Although some occupy dead bodies, and that's kind of what I'm doing. Because I've chosen to be from the Grand Necropolis, which is the religious area where they do that. It's a city-sized necropolis where they put their dead for specifically the spirits of the Fade to occupy when they cross over.
Okay. And now I'm going to ask you a couple of things. Well, actually, I'm going to give you like a list of different things that will modify your character. I'm assuming you did this already. But
I've gone through the background. Yeah, I haven't done the roles, of course.
All right. So every character will get an added stat to one of their attributes. For the case of the spirit, you're getting a 1 to your perception ability.
I've done that.
You pick one of the following for your ability focus, stealth or empathy.
Who gives a shit about empathy?
I figured as much. So, ability focus for you will be dexterity stealth.
Done that.
You can speak and read trade tongue, which is basically the common in this world.
Noted.
Your class, rogue or warrior, you picked rogue. You get a speed 10 plus your dexterity minus any armor penalty.
Same as a human, already noted.
Okay, and now you get to roll 2d6 twice, and there's a little table of different things that can happen, where you get either an increased attribute or extra focus.
5 and a 6. The most common rolls.
So 5 and 6, you get communication, investigation, and willpower,
God
self-discipline.
damn it, I was really hoping for 7 or 8. I really want to up that dexterity.
Sorry, man. And you know about that extra talent you can pick as you level up, right?
I've already noted it. I have... that is the one that I've chosen to replace my rogue starting talent with, which is vanishing.
Okay, that's what I need to know.
For the purposes of stream, I have novice vanishing. When not in combat, you can choose to erase yourself from the short-term memories of others and disappear from sight. Those who wish to remember you must beat you in an opposed test of your dexterity stealth versus their willpower self-discipline.
All right.
Which is why I said, you'll never remember me.
All right, so, and that's more or less like where the backgrounds come in. You can see where you're adding an extra focuses, you get some extra attributes, and there's other things that you might be able to get to depending on how the class is put together. Tyler, you're next because you said you have an idea what you want to do.
Yes, since my character is a mage, apostate background.
Are you human or elf?
I am human.
Okay.
Once again, just for clarity, for those who are not too familiar or of Dragon Age, generally speaking, magic is considered very dangerous and very volatile, and because of that, most regions of the world of Dragon Age have a group known as circles and a group of knights known as the Templars who heavily monitor mages, so their magic doesn't do anything harmful, or they don't delve into forbidden arts, so to speak. An apostate is a mage that has chosen to hide their talents and has effectively gone underground to avoid the oppression of the Templars and these magical circles. So effectively, they have the freedom to delve into the dark stuff, but at the same time, they don't have the same potential organizational protections by these organizations in case something discovered goes horribly, horribly wrong.
And considering the time period I set this game in, things have gone horribly wrong.
Yes.
Which makes a party of 3 mages fun to play.
That has not been lost on me. Anyway.
Yeah, that is the most... I think that's the most accessible way I can kind of describe how an apostate works. I'm effectively a fugitive, illegal practitioner of the arcane.
So speaking as a fugitive, you add an extra 1 to your willpower ability.
Already done.
You pick one of the following focuses: cunning, natural lore, or willpower, self-discipline.
Considering the nature of the fade and how much on a razor's edge I'm considering my situation, willpower, self-discipline is my focus.
Okay, you chose as a human.
Yep.
You can speak and read trade tongue, and you are a mage class. Now I need you to roll 2d6 twice.
That's correct. Okay. And what we got? 10.
Both of them are 10?
Not yet. One is 10. Oh, and the other one's 8.
There you go. 7
All right.
8 is typically the most common roll, and also probably what you want for your class.
So the 8 is a +1 to your magic.
That puts my magic at 4 now, and the 8 gives me the focus of communication deception.
That's the 10, but yes, that's what it does.
Yep.
All right, very good.
So now you can lie about being an apostate and
Yes.
cast magic in their face if they don't believe you.
That's magic. No. I'm just really good with my hands.
Now,
Stage magic.
Now, Duke, you said you
Yes.
wanted to be a dwarf. Is that correct?
Yes.
So there's 4 choices for dwarf, but since you're going warrior, only 3 of them are available to you, technically. And that is surface dwarf, a highborn dwarf, or a lowborn dwarf.
So it's probably going to be surface dwarf.
Okay. So let me pull that up so you know what you can get with it.
Cool. Thank you.
So, surface dwarf. You add 1 to your constitution ability.
Awesome.
You pick one of the following ability focuses: Constitution, Stamina, or Communication, Bargaining.
What's the difference between the stamina and the constitution?
Stamina is the Constitution is the stat that governs it. Stamina is the focus. So the way focuses work is they give you that +2 bonus when certain things happen. So, for example, if you get hit by a spell like Drain Life, it targets your Constitution, and you can use Stamina to try and negate the effects. If you are running somewhere or you're really tired, you can roll a Constitution Stamina roll to stave off the effects of being tired or exhausted. Bargaining would be like you're talking to somebody and you're trying to buy or sell something, and you can use bargaining as an extra +2 to help you win the roll.
I think I'll take the focus for stamina then.
Okay, so that's Constitution Stamina. You can speak and read Dwarven and the Trade Tongue, so you got 2 languages.
Okay, cool.
You selected rogue. Not rogue. You selected warrior.
Yep.
And roll 2d6.
2d6.
And do it twice.
Okay, cool. So we got a 2 and a 5.
Oh, and the 7, and do it again one more time.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh, you combined. Sorry.
Yep, that's all right.
I also apologize. My cat is feeling a little neglected, apparently.
I have a cat that is sleeping here that I'm waiting for him to do that too.
Guest cats are a tradition on this stream. Don't worry. Special guests are
awesome.
I need you to roll. You got to roll that 7 again. You can't.
Okay, cool.
Unfortunately, you can't take it twice.
2. Okay, there we go.
Oh shit.
Oh, okay. Hell yeah.
Wow. You're getting a +1 to your communication and +1 to your willpower.
Oh, hell yeah. I needed that willpower so bad, so that's awesome. Cool. So now I just need a +1 to magic. And then +1 to communication. Awesome. Thank you so much.
+1 to magic.
For going Spirit War.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that. That's later down the line.
Yeah, way later.
Griffin, your turn.
Hey, all right. So I've seen the list. I've been thinking about it. And I think, honestly, I rolled the best set of stats possible for this idea. I'm an escaped elven slave. I got nothing going for me and nothing left to lose.
All right, I'll go for it.
All right, so tell me about it. What are we doing here?
Okay, so first things first, escaped elven slaves are only found in one country, and that is the Tevinter Imperium. So that's going to be where you're from. You might have been born. Sense. You might have been born somewhere else. We'll talk about that.
We ain't too far away. We're just like 5 inches. It's fine.
Okay, here's your choices. You can add 1. You get 1 to your strength.
Okay, so my strength is now positive. That's good.
You pick one of the following focuses: perception, hearing, or strength, might.
Let's go with strength, might.
This will be a very awkward mage.
I'm gonna be the strongest mage now. I got 1 strength.
You can lift. Congratulations, you can lift.
You can speak and read. I don't know how you can read it, but you can speak and read Tevinter in the Trade Tongue.
Okay. I don't know where I can mark that down, but...
That's just the languages. Honestly, if it was me, I would just say you can speak and read it, but you can't... you can speak both Tevinter and Trade Tongue, but you can't read, because that makes more sense for an escaped slave. But you get both, and roll 2d6 twice.
All right, let's see what we get. 1 and 2. 10 and 11.
Oh. You get focus, willpower, self-discipline. Oh, it was 10 and 11. Those are both the same thing, so I need you to roll that one of them again.
Self-discipline. All right, let's see what we're going to get. 8.
+1 dexterity.
Okay. Hey, I got positive stats now. Oh, boy.
There you go.
I like this system back when I saw the original box version of it, and I think this is why. You can roll up terrible stats, and you're still good at something.
It does help. Last but not least is Mark. What do we got for you, sir?
Well, since we got an Elven Slave, it only makes sense to have a Tevinter Mage, so...
Oh, fuck.
We're gonna be the happiest party on earth. We got someone running from the law, someone running from the Empire, then someone from the Empire.
All right, now here's the question: are you an Altus?
I can already hear a sitcom.
Yes.
I just want to point out that like a week ago, both Bane and Duke were wanting to be Tevinter mages, and they're the only two now that are not mages.
Yes, I was thinking about that too. But yet now we both have things to do with spirits, so
this is a very strange party.
You're powered by the Fade, and I'm
awesome.
from the Fade.
Exactly. I think this is going to work out amazing.
This is interesting.
Yeah.
All right, so you have two choices for Tevinter. You can be an Altus or a Layten. They're both the mage classes. Altus is like the high class mage. Layten is the second class mage, if there is such a thing.
Yeah, the Altus.
Okay, so as an Altus, you get +1 to your magic. You pick one of the following focuses: cunning, arcane lore, or communication leadership.
I guess we need a leader, since...
Who knows? I don't know.
I mean, what is that even used for, really?
Rallying people and things.
Right. I just mean, amongst us. You gonna roll leadership to tell us what to do? Fuck you, you don't even remember me.
You can speak and read Tevinter and the Trade Tongue. You are a mage, and all you have to do now is roll a 2d6 twice. I'm sorry, I just had a Charlie horse. What were the results?
9 and 2.
9 and 2. Okay, you get focus, cunning, historical lore, and a +1 to your cunning.
Cunning historical lore. Huh.
Yep.
That is a... Huh.
Why is that a ha?
I don't know, I just didn't think cunning and historical lore, but I guess cunning would be the game's version of intelligence? I don't know.
Yeah. Cunning is basically intelligence here.
Yes.
Yeah, see, I think cunning, and I've Aladdin. I'm thinking the ability to be fast and thoughtful, not intelligent. So it's just weird to hear cunning historical. Oh yeah, Indiana Jones is cunning, I guess.
So for those that are listening, the 8 stats that we've been talking about: communication is your social skills, interactions. Constitution is fortitude and resistance to harm. Cunning is character intelligence, knowledge, and education. Dexterity is agility, quickness, coordination. Magic is your innate arcane power. Perception is your senses and the ability to interpret sensory data. Strength is your character's physical power and prowess. And willpower is your mental toughness and discipline.
I guess in this case, my communication investigation means I'm just good at asking people questions. I'm not actually good at, finding clues. It's not perception investigation. It's communication investigation.
Yeah, pretty much, actually.
Awesome. Oh, man, the just one more thing is really going to play off when they don't remember I asked them questions before. Oh, man, hold on a sec. That is awesome, because I'll ask them questions, I'll have them forget me, and I'll come back and see if their lies hold up, because they won't remember what they've lied about.
Actually, that's very clever.
Yeah. Oh, that's not what you told me before.
Well, now you know.
It's the whole asking a person 100 questions, right, and then having them repeat them back to you to make sure that they remember their own lies, except in this case, they don't remember that they've lied before.
I'm pretty sure that's how Scientologists do their whole thing.
Oh, God.
Oh, man, my Thetan count is through the roof.
Oh, yeah, you're basically going to be Columbo. Oh, my God.
Columbo that you don't remember that you've met before.
Oh, that's
even scarier.
so awesome. Yes.
Oh, I cannot wait to see that in action now, because this will be an interesting game with it.
Well, I mean that's why I switched from mage to the incarnated spirit, because it's literally, man, there's so much I can do if people don't remember me.
Yeah.
You know
Oh
they'll
my gosh,
try.
I'm just thinking now, like that's the best narrative tool ever. It's like, why don't these characters like remember this person in the story from earlier? It's like, oh yeah, because his power is that they forget him. So you just
Yeah.
drop him in anywhere and pull him out whenever you want.
Right, I know they can
Yeah.
have the chance to try and remember me because it's the willpower thing, and it's like
Yes.
the most common discipline. But also, I'm a rogue who's good at stealth, and I'm only gonna get better at stealth, and that's my role too.
So it'll be an interesting contrast. We'll see what happens if they can or cannot remember you.
But they also have to try to remember me, which belays the point that they have to think that they're forgetting me.
And are you ready? Equipment. Everybody starts with the following bits of equipment. First off, everybody gets a backpack, a water skin, and a traveler's garb. So like a cloak or something like that when you're in the weather. And based off your class, you get the following. If you're a mage, you get one weapon and a staff.
I'll take a dagger.
Okay. If you need an equipment list, I did post one a while ago. I could. There's a free PDF that shows it. Actually, I don't have it in front of me. Hold on one second.
Oh, you actually have the reference sheet, which has a list of different weapons.
That works too. I forgot about that. In fact, let me point it out for everybody. How do we do that?
Oh, I could have a morning star.
Why
Oh,
not?
morning.
If you already know you're gonna poke somebody in the back of the head with your staff.
Exactly.
I press show to players. Does that actually show it?
It does bring up the document, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, wicked.
Hmm. Oh, I could just
Actually-
pick a strength-based weapon somewhere here. But so what's the penalty for not having a weapon group or something right now? Like if I were to pick up an axe, but I don't have it.
I'll actually have to read up on that. I don't know it off the top of my head.
There's also
okay.
strength
I just
penalties.
noticed-
There's also
I
strength
just
penalties
noticed-
if you're not strong enough to carry a weapon.
Yeah, we'll get to that too.
Mhm.
I don't think this is going to work for me because I need a minimum of strength to wield a morning star with staves, and I have 0 strength. So I think aside from the quarterstaff, the only other thing I can keep on me is a club.
I'll go with the morning star. I think that's just the simplest choice.
Yeah, you need a 1 minimum strength to even wield it, and if you don't have the group, you get I think it's like a -2. I have to double check.
Okay.
It's either -2 or -4.
Mhm.
Thankfully, I put one of my strength. I put a 1 into my strength so that I could carry a crossbow. Because it's one of my options.
If you are a rogue, you get light leather armor and 2 weapons of your choice. And if you are a warrior, you get heavy leather armor and 3 weapons of your choice. If you have the weapon and shield talent, which I think you do, Duke, you also get a medium shield as well.
Awesome.
For those who choose a bow or a crossbow, you get 20 arrows or bolts automatically.
Look, nothing goes better with backstab like a crossbow.
Can a crossbow backstab?
Look, if you don't know that I'm there, backstab doesn't say melee weapon.
It doesn't.
All backstab really covers is not being next to the person when you start your turn, which is weird. And they have to be unaware of you. And look, if you don't even remember that I'm there, how are you going to be aware of me?
No, you're right. You're right. You can use the backstab with the crossbow. Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
it's very weird. That's why I put my 2 into communication, because I'm level 4.
It's like a surprise attack, basically.
Yeah, but you can't be next to the person. But at level 4, you get bluff, which allows you to basically backstab while you're next to somebody. But you have to be talking to them, I guess? I don't know. It's weird.
It's the equivalent of look a wall. What? Shoot.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't imagine the slow raising of a crossbow to the back of some guy's head. Look at the flowers, Billy.
Tell me about the rabbits.
Those classical bison men.
All right, starting wealth. Everybody gets 50 plus 3d6 silver pieces. So 50 and roll a 3d6 for yourselves.
59.
we
Almost
go.
nice.
Yeah, almost.
Nine. Okay, cool. So 59.
And if you do want to purchase other equipment, you can do that. I can look up prices, but I want to finish a couple other things here.
Okay.
Defense and speed. Now this is for everybody. Everybody has a defense. It's 10 plus your dexterity plus a shield bonus if you have a shield. If you're starting with a medium shield, I believe it's a +2 to that bonus.
If you have the talent, otherwise it's just +1.
Yes.
Because
Yeah, good point. Good point.
Without the talent, you're fine.
That should be done automatically on your sheets, but just double check it. So, for example, if you have a 3 to your dexterity attribute, your defense is 13. If you have a shield bonus, with that, it should be 15, and so on, or 14. Everybody's speed is different depending on their race. So, if you are a human, it's 10 plus dexterity minus any armor penalty. If you are an elf, it's 12 plus dexterity minus armor penalty. And if you are a dwarf, it's 8 plus your dexterity minus an armor penalty. And that's if the armor penalty is applicable.
Okay, cool.
I think everybody's actually good because I don't think anybody is wearing anything that will invoke a massive armor penalty.
Right. I think the only thing right now is figuring out how to change base speed here. Oh, there we go. So base 11 and then plus dexterity.
Yeah.
There we go.
And that's the bulk of the character creation. All that's left now is goals and ties and backgrounds for everybody and names and things like that. Goals and ties, the way that works is, much like games like Iron Claw or 5th edition D&D, a lot of it's like role-playing type of stuff, where you're setting out to, you have a short-term or a long-term goal you want to accomplish. I encourage you guys to actually think of both maybe a long-term or short-term goal, so maybe 2 goals. I leave that up to you. Ties refers to maybe characters in the party know each other already, or they have extra contacts or family or friends or things like that they want to talk about regarding their background and the information of their background. And that's kind of the last thing. And that's what I actually want to focus the rest of our time together on right now, is going into the characters and their backgrounds and their details. And some of you already shared some of that with us, but now we're really going to get into the meat of it, if that makes any sense. So I want to start again with Theta, because I think you're the one that's most complete.
Oh, yes, as a person, I'm the most complete. Said nobody in the history of my life.
Oh, sorry about that. I didn't mean to roll that.
No, that's fine. If you're testing out stuff, that's fine.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out the roles. Did you add anything to yours, or did you not?
I didn't. I just changed it. I didn't even mean to hit that at first.
No. I mean, where it says roll, the number right there. Did you add something, or?
No, I just literally clicked the dice and it rolled it. I didn't add anything.
Oh, okay. Because I didn't know if that's where you're supposed to add your the modifier for the group that it's in.
I am not sure. I'm entering the dice that it's telling me on the table, and hopefully that adds and modifies.
Yeah, the damage and everything. But you see how every weapon group had a attribute with it.
Oh yeah, the strength and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I assumed that you add that to the roll area as the bonus that goes with it, because otherwise...
Yeah, you have to type that in manually. So, for example, if you have a 2-handed axe, what's your strength? 3?
That's why in my last roll it says attack bonus, because I added my dexterity there, which is 2.
So with the 2-handed axe, with the strength of 3, it's a 3d6 plus your strength, and it will be a plus 3. And do you have axe focus?
I think the only focuses that I could get right now from the back were the shield, the bow, and that was it, I think.
Okay. All right then. So be just a plus 3 for using the axe.
Cool.
Whereas, like, when you're using the bow, for example, it'll be, your dexterity plus the focus plus
Well, I don't think anybody has any weapons focuses, do they?
I think the warrior can pick one.
Well, I thought they got their weapons. Oh, that's right. That's right. The warrior does.
So wait, did I miss out picking on a focus, or was it just the bow, the shield, any type of weapon?
Yeah, that was what the.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those were talents, not. Groups,
wait, those
right?
are talents. Excuse me. Sorry, I was wrong.
Actually, I was about to say, like, do I get major just?
Yeah, I don't think the mage gets weapons focuses. They just got their weapons groups.
Yeah, they just get the groups. They don't get the mages. Actually, can get focuses in magic power.
That's what I was trying to get at, though, because I want to try to get a focus in something. So, because one of the talents I was looking at is something that requires me to have a focus in a thing first.
I'm pretty sure you have to level up into that.
Yeah. I kind of figured. I didn't want to min-max too much at the start.
Oh, go for it, man. I'm a min-maxer all the way.
Yeah, same.
I said at first.
Look, you gotta start at first, otherwise you're not a min-maxer at all.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah,
Oh, dear.
you've only got the talent choices for the liturgy, linguistics, and lore. I think the warrior had all those weapon talent choices.
I'll build it up. Well, I already got a really good foundation already, so
Right. Well, I mean, you also have the arcane lance, which is his equivalent.
Yeah.
I'm double checking how else you learn.
When you level up,
focuses?
you have a choice to pick a new talent or level up an existing talent, and that's how you get new talents.
You could also get focuses other ways as well. Magic items can give you focuses.
Oh, sorry, I was only talking about talents. I have no idea about focuses.
Yeah, I'm double checking focuses because I know there's a little bit confusion. Yeah, you gain them by gaining levels as well as magic items. So if you find a magic item that usually won't have a focus or two attached to it, so they act like the +1 axes. Instead, you would get like an axe that gives you a axe focus or something like that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
So since I
Go ahead.
well, no, I was just gonna ask Duke which talents you picked.
well, that's what I was saying. I don't think I actually picked any talents. I think I
Okay.
accidentally skipped over that.
No, you
All right.
you picked them. It was the long list of.
So then it was then armor, weapons, and shield and archery.
Yes.
Because other yeah.
Yeah, the
so
ones
then
that you got right before armor were the ones that you got as talents.
Okay. So the archery, what would that add for like a crossbow then as a talent?
Give me 1 second. I will look it up.
Cool. Yeah, because I don't mind if my two-handed axe or my mace is not. I'm not good with it at first because I've got the shield. So, but
It's a bonus to your aim action.
yeah.
Okay, archery style. Yeah, I just looked it up. Novice. When you take an aim while using a bow or crossbow, you get a +2 bonus.
Novice, not journeyman. Novice is what I need to do. +2. Okay, cool. So it'll turn it up to a +3, which is awesome.
Yes. So like whenever you're doing like in combat, do you have the 2 actions as always? You can aim and attack, for example, with the crossbow. That gives you the +2 instead of a +1 on top of your roll.
And I need to change these. I'm novice, not journeyman, in any of this stuff.
Yeah, nobody should be journeyman yet.
What was the?
No.
What was the other one that you picked? Your other talent?
The other one was weapon and shield, which should make my shield +2, right?
Full defense when using a shield. Yeah.
And then the last one is armor, which just means I can wear heavy leather without penalties, right?
Or heavy mail armor.
Or heavy mail. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so you remember
Awesome.
that armor penalty that we talked about previously? That doesn't apply to you if you have heavy leather or heavy mail.
Wicked.
Okay. Any other quick questions, comments?
So far, no.
Okay. So, Bane, I want you to tell me about your character. First off, what's its name?
I am Mosca Bianca, which is also a play on words. I like to try and be clever. Unlike switching an M upside down. Griff.
I randomly rolled that name, I'll have you know.
Well, I am a spirit of curiosity, so I went on a long journey of trying to figure out what's a clever name for a spirit of curiosity. So I went to the French, I went to Wiktionary, I went to all these things. And Mosca Bianca is just another name for Black Swan. And Black Swan...
Oh, clever.
Yeah, in French, Black Swan means something else as well, leading to curiosity.
It's funny because I looked it up, and in Spanish it means white fly.
Yeah.
Either way, though, so you're a spirit of curiosity. How did you come to the mortal realm?
I was strong enough to cross the fade.
Do you remember how you did it?
Apparently, Mosca is also flying Portuguese,
Oh, nice.
says Billy Yorkfells.
You remember how you crossed the fade?
Probably not, no.
Okay.
I imagine I was just strong enough to do it, but not, prescient enough to remember it.
And where did you first cross over?
Oh, as I said, the Grand Necropolis.
Oh, in Navarra.
Yep. The Grand Necropolis is a large mausoleum in Navarra City and the domain of the Mortalitisia.
The Mortalitasi.
Yep, I said that correctly. You all heard it.
Yes. Now, when you crossed over, you possess a dead body, you said?
Yeah. That's what they put their, that's where they inter their dead specifically for that reason. Yeah, the dog agrees.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I got a puppy as well.
It's quite okay.
Yeah,
okay. So you possessed the dead body and you just walked out of the necropolis, or were you accosted by the mages there? Like, what happened?
Oh, no, I was honored.
Oh, tell me about it.
Well, I am what they expect to happen. Of course, they expect the spirits to stay in the necropolis. That's the whole point of building a city-sized mausoleum. But of course not. I'm a spirit from the other side. I'm honored. It's part of the religion.
Why did you leave?
I'm a spirit of curiosity. I think it speaks for itself.
Just checking.
I know. I know you're asking the questions that you've written down. I'm just saying that the name alone.
So next question then for you about your do you have any goals for your character for Mosca?
No, I think I'm actually just a nameless wanderer at the moment.
Any ties specifically to anybody, maybe from the necropolis or elsewhere?
I don't know. Or do we have somebody that's planning to be a necromancer?
Thinking about
believe it or not, my character does have some interest in spells regarding the dead.
I get dang apostate.
See, my problem is that you didn't end that sentence with "I'm walking on air."
Mark, were you doing the necromancer route as well?
I was thinking about it, yeah.
Oh,
Well,
that's the path I got to. I went from curiosity to rara avis, which is another, it's a thesaurus word for curiosity as well, which means rare bird, which then translates into black swan, which then translates into my name.
Oh, etymology. Don't you love it?
Yeah, so long as all the words still equal out to curiosity.
So you want to come back to ties then? Maybe we'll see. Maybe if
well, I put it out there that if any of you were going to be a necromancer, that possibly we both might have had been from the Grand Necropolis or something like that. But if nobody's going to pick up on that lure, then I can just be by myself. And maybe anybody that I happen to we form this party somehow are the people that I've decided to remember me.
Interesting. Okay.
Sense. You just like us enough.
Yeah, I mean, well, the problem is that I can only remove the short-term memories. so that if I continue to hang around with you, you're just going to build up a series of short-term memories of me that then, as you understand, form long-term memories. And I have no
Whoa.
ability to remove those.
So I have another question for you. Does anybody know you're a spirit from the Fade? Outside of maybe the party or anybody like that?
I mean, probably. I mean, you had to be pretty stupid, I think, to not realize that this cold, dead body of mine... Like, I'm super pale, I'm a dead body, I'm animate.
Yeah, I guess I was gonna ask, like, so how does that look? And you kind of mostly answered it. It's like you're obviously like not constantly decaying. You are at least in a state of stasis with the body.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, the body is a stasis form, but...
I like to imagine there's like a low key bit of primal magic that's like keeping you like cool. You know, if we're running on like HP Lovecraft logic on how air conditioners work.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess at base I would be room temperature or the ambient temperature around me, which is still going to be colder than the human body should be.
How are you dressed?
I'm sorry, I heard two hows coming out there. What was the other how?
I was gonna say, how fresh is the body?
Well, I mean, it was interred in a religious place specifically to keep the body fresh for a spirit. So
yeah, the lore he's talking about, like with the Mortalitasi, is they kind of do like sort of a quasi Egyptian mummification thing.
Yeah,
without wrapping them in like bandages, usually
Funeral ready, basically.
Yeah.
Specifically, you know, they're expecting spirits from the other side to come over. That's what the whole place is built up for. So I've literally just done the expected.
Is your body male or female, or do we not know?
Oh, it's male.
Okay. And how are you dressed? I know you mentioned like you have masks and stuff that you wear.
Yeah, I have a colorful set of robes over top of my leather armor, of course. And I don't identify as the body, because the body's not me. The body is just my host. So I wear a series of, what are they called? Like Harlequin masks that just represent my my current state. And since most people don't remember me from moment to moment, it's just like a flash and boom, suddenly I'm unhappy or suddenly I'm angry.
I'm sorry, I have one more question.
Oh my gosh. This is what the reboot vibes were coming from earlier, wasn't it?
Yes, yeah.
I picture like it like in transition, it looks smooth, but when you're doing it, you're really like, oh shit, where's the mask? Hold on. There we go. But they forget it like every time.
I mean, yeah, literally imagine the difference between the not remembering and the super speed of the Flash all at the same time. Like, okay, hold on a sec. Oh, right, here we go.
Yes. I'm just imagining like I'm just imagining he always has like a mask like palm like underneath the sleeve, and it's like, wait for it. Ow!
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I have a picture, and if you've seen the picture, I'm wearing masks all across my belt. So it's literally just take a mask off, clip it to the belt, mask over here. Here we go.
I got one more question for you. Oh god, what was I going to ask? Oh, do you know who you possessed?
No.
Oh.
So you don't know the identity of who you possessed.
No, I mean, I understand why it would be good because this guy has enemies and they're going to come after him because they Weekend at Bernie's think he's still alive or something.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't like download the information that was in his head or, have a lot of like books to read about the dude. He was dead and he was in the mausoleum, the Grand Necropolis.
I like it.
I just have the body. But then again, like you said, I'm wearing masks all the time. Who knows?
You are a spirit of curiosity. At some point, you probably want to find out, right?
Right, but I mean, okay, imagine that you're born...
You got priorities.
Yeah, you're born into a new world. People are talking. There's all this new stuff around you. Who you are is not always the first thing you wonder about. Like, how often do you sit around thinking who you are? As
Babies don't stop and go, what am I?
Every day, every hour. Every second.
Right, but you're also in a position...
But I'm also weird.
Well, no, you're also in a position to have that ability just to sit and think.
Right, I'm not exactly fighting for my life all the time.
Yeah, you're also... Yeah, you're surrounded by four walls and the ability to rest and think. I am new to the world with nothing to my name but an adult body that's expected to have adult responsibilities.
And a cool flyer in your hand that says you want to find some treasure.
Yeah.
We'll get to that part at the end. Well, actually, no. I'll ask it now. How did you hear about the Lords of Fortune?
How would I have heard about the Lords of Fortune? Is my follow-up to that.
People talk about them. You have seen people talk in taverns and courts and on the road, just say tales of their exploits, especially around Navarra and the Free Marches. And how did you come to learn about a man by the name of Tobias Cabarazi?
I feel like every question is going to be a follow-up of my question back to you. How would I have heard of that person?
All right, I will
paint your character, please.
My character is fully painted. Red, blacks, yellows, greens.
All right, we'll get to that part at the end. So just something to think about for everybody if you want to figure out how you're in this situation.
Again, my problem in this scenario is that this is the first time I'm hearing these names, and I don't have any backstory to...
Did nobody read the summary?
I did not.
Okay, fair enough. We'll come back to you.
Hey, I am dealing with a lot of shit right now, guy.
It's like 5 minutes. It's like 2 paragraphs.
I also did not see any summary to have read, so
It's all right. It's in the notes and history section.
I don't spend a lot of time on the Roll20 side.
Fair enough.
Despite my thing saying that I spend a lot of time on the Roll20 side.
I was going to say. Who wants to go next for their background?
I got something.
All right. So who are you playing, Tyler?
The name of my character, well, as far as everybody else knows, he goes under the alias of Rodan. Yes, as in the thinker.
I was going to say, is Godzilla coming?
Oh, no. No kaiju battles, please.
Rodan, how to pronounce it, but yes, effectively, linguistically, that is the alias he goes by.
Okay. Do you know where you were born?
Believe it or not, I actually do have a bit of a history with this. His actual name, unbeknownst to the rest of the party, is Robert Dren, and he was once part of a pretty bountiful family in Ferelden of the Dren family. His father was a ban, and they lived pretty well for themselves until, well, let's just say a combination of the Templars arriving and the Blight happening. For those who can't remember what happened there, they were basically getting ready to take Robert away once they found out he had the capacity for magic, just in time for the darkspawn horde to come in. Massacre happens. He barely escapes with his life. And, well, considering how thoroughly wrecked the Blight made things, as far as Robert knows, he is the last of his family line. And because he's basically been on the run from the Circle and from the Blight, he decided to head northward into the Free Marches. He chartered a boat with what little money and whatever he had left, made his way northward, and to hide his identity, he decided to take on an alias, and has begun to start undertaking various initiatives in order to recruit wealth and status with the intention of reestablishing the Dren family stronger than before.
Nice.
While keeping his relative arcane talents under control, because as far as he knows, as far as he's concerned, if the Circle constrains him, he effectively relinquishes his status and everything else he can do in order to rebuild his legacy. To be constrained by the Circle, in his mind, would be a form of death of the family line. So this is a kind of a prideful thing as to why he's going apostate.
How old were you when the Templars came?
I would say relatively young. I would say like by the time he's in the Free March, I'd say he's in his mid-20s.
Okay. Just for edification, the campaign starts taking place around the year 938. So, like, this was 8 years ago when that happened.
Yep.
Okay. So you're in your mid-20s now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your
main goal. I'm sorry. Your main goal was trying to rebuild your family name.
rebuild my family name, and that's how we heard about the Lords of Fortune. Wait a minute, there's a group that's all about fortune and glory, and I barely have 2 silvers to rub together. Sign me up.
Sounds good. Do you have any ties with anybody? You said you don't know if anybody from your family exists or is still alive. What about like cousins or anything like that?
Considering how thorough the blight devastated things, and considering how the situation of which kind of happened, I don't want to say imagine the Red Wedding on top of a Sharknado happening, more or less, but it basically but that effectively happened. Like imagine like a family get together, celebration of whatever, and blah blah blah, and then blight.
Oh man, that's almost as bad as the Punisher's like origin story. Jeez.
Yeah. So as far as he knows, there's no survivors, and since it happened relatively young, he's a very distant and reserved, very private person. So when it comes to seeking out personal ties, he's very much kind of a just, let me just work, let me just whatever. He's very single-minded with what he wants to do.
Have you been to Ferelden since the blight ended?
Nope. As far as he's concerned, it's either he goes back and the circle remembers him and finds him, or B, he has nothing left to go back to, regardless of the rebuilding efforts at the aftermath of the blight.
And where were you living in the Free Marches, or are you just wandering?
Basically, he's been wandering. I would say in terms of overall, whatever, he may have spent a bit of time in Kirkwall, but then may have continued northwards towards the Lords of Fortune upon hearing about them.
So for clarification, the Lords go all over the place. Where the game's starting is Free Marches in Starkhaven.
Yep. So yeah, exactly. So yeah, I could easily imagine that he would spend a bit of time at Kirkwall just to kind of catch his breath and mourn the loss of what he has done, and then slowly make his way solo across the Vedmark Mountains northwards towards. Yeah.
Okay. Anything else you want to share, or anybody else have questions they want to ask?
I think
of apostates, I don't think so yet.
I
think you got a pretty good idea of what's going on here.
Yeah.
You have nothing.
I actually have a question. Do any Templars know of your existence?
If we're talking about like maybe Templars him at the checkpoints of the Free Marches, I'd say no. He has pretty much hidden his magical talents. If he ever started practicing his magic, it was either en route or like while traveling, in isolation. And to a certain extent, it's also where he more or less tried doing, a more crude version of a joining ritual, so to speak, like him trying to, condition himself against the temptations of the Fade and the influences of the Fade, hence his self-discipline focus.
Okay.
It's the isolation, because of him understanding that this is dangerous stuff. I must, if I don't want to be part of the circle, I need to be strong of will to maintain this. So when it comes to
that actually brings up a question. Do you actually rarely use your magic then?
If he does use his magic, it's very much in the case of somebody pulling out a weapon. Like, it's like, I don't want to fight. The minute knives are pulled out, he'll just gore you. Like a lot, like his actually since this is actually a good way to kind of bring this up. His magic in question, his spells, they're not kind. My spells are weakness, drain life, and winter's grasp.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
All those spells, if they don't turn you into a husk or freeze you to pieces, weaken you and slow you down. So even if you somehow live, you're not going to catch up to me. And even if you, yeah,
I get it. Alrighty.
So I've got a question for you, if that's all right. During what like the timeline that we've got, there's a lot of I guess conflict getting ready to happen between the Chantry and the Circle. What's your character's take on that? Does he just say screw the both of them, or would he actually be interested in helping the Chantry take down the Circle, considering the Circle seems to be a big threat to him?
Ooh, that is kind of the problem right now. I mean, I would say Rodan would have a level of I don't want to say intellectual centrism when it comes to the merits of both, but he's very much still in that wandering survivor mentality where his focus is more like, I just want to live mentality. But in terms of overall perspective, he's very quizzical and very skeptical of the nature of how the circle has been acting and the nature of the chantry. I don't know which timeline we're in regarding the nature of the red lyrium, so I'm just saying,
assume it's the events of Dragon Age 2 have happened already, and and they're all getting ready to
that's what I thought. Yeah.
Break away. So you probably. The red lyrium is known, but like it's, you know what I mean. It's like very unknown. Only like certain people probably know what it is, unless if you've been to Kirkwall recently.
Rumors and whispers, nothing concrete.
Exactly.
But yeah, I'll kind of ultimately say, since his only real in Ferelden would be from the nature of Ferelden, very much chantry centric. He would have some sympathies towards the chantry, but he would not overtly say, "Hey, I'm here to help."
Okay, cool.
Now that's interesting.
He would have some sympathies towards the chantry, but he also understands that there's some levels of magic other than blood magic out there that is useful, and he wants to keep his options open for how he wishes to rebuild his legacy.
So he would be open to using blood magic if it came to it.
Actually, this is one of the things. This is actually one of the things where it makes him interesting, because of everything he heard about the nature of what led to the creation of the Black City and the creation of the Darkspawn. He understands that blood magic is way too risky. It's way too much good. It's way too much good intentions. It's way too much road to hell paved with good intentions stuff.
Yeah,
But any other magical class that the Chantry doesn't preach, he's like, I'm willing to work with this. I'm willing to go into this. As long as it isn't blood magic, which I know is dangerous, I'm willing to take the risk. Hence, the delving into necromancy.
Okay, I like that.
All right.
Who wants to go next?
I can go if nobody else is ready.
Okay.
All right, so Duke, I know you're playing a Tethras. What was the first name again?
It is Encus.
Okay.
Or Encas, how you say it.
That's fine. I'll go with Encus. Tell me about Encus. Like, who is he? Who's his family ties? All that stuff, background and stuff.
Encus is basically just your average dwarf warrior. He is the son of Vidar Tentris, who is basically a lyrium trader and merchant. He travels with him and he guards him. And that's all he knows. He is very young, he's very dumb, and he just is ready for combat. And guarding his father is not doing it for him at all. He kind of wants to break away from him, and he needs a reason, and he can't find one yet.
Does he have a close relationship with Vidar?
Yes and no. As close as in he's never been able to leave his father's side, but emotionally, no. Him and his father do not get along. His father loves his son and praises him to high heaven, but his son cannot stand the praise because he feels like it's not earned. He hasn't done anything to actually get that type of praise, but yet his father cherishes him like he's the god should worship the ground he walks on. So it has a little bit of a schism between the two.
Do you have any other family members immediate, like maybe like brothers, sisters, mother, grandma?
He does, but family to him is something that he doesn't care too much about since he's always been on the surface. His father's talked about it, but since he's only ever been around his father, and since their travels never bring them to family, he doesn't pay attention to it much. But they're out there. Just, he's a little unknown to him.
So it's just you and your father working together. Like you're not like you don't have like a brother that's worth you or anything like that.
No, nothing like that.
Okay. And you said he was young. How young?
I would say what age do dwarves reach maturity?
Same age as everybody else, really. In the games, it's kind of just like everybody, gets old and dies around 80. So
okay. So then I would say he's probably around 22 or 23.
And you said that you work as basically a caravan guard for the lyrium trade. Where
Yes.
where is your base of operations?
I would believe it's Kirkwall. Or at least it probably was until if the events of Dragon Age 2 happened. Now, I would say they don't have a place of operations. They're kind of scattered and trying their best to pick up the pieces.
Okay.
So they're relocating. They're trying to attempt to find a place to just relocate and then set up shop again.
What is your so I assume your father's part of the merchant guild?
Yes.
What is your relationship with them, or do you know, or do you care or not about them at all?
As far as like the father and everything goes, like his father and them, it's very good. But of course, Enkis doesn't care too much about it. It's money and talking, and Enkis just wants to fight. He's very strong-willed but dim-witted.
Another question.
So what you're trying to tell me is he
Oh, you cut out.
dwarf himbo.
Yeah. Basically.
All right. Okay. So so your current goal is to do what then?
His current goal is to go out and earn glory to where his father can actually say for once, and he believe it, that he, give him true praise. Like, he wants to go out, slay a dragon, come back to his dad, throw the head onto the floor, and then say, "Now tell me I'm good," kind of thing. Not this.
Where did this like sense of praise and honor come from within Enkis?
I would say it's from all the dwarven legends and all the speak of how the Orzammar soldiers give their life for just not only the stone itself, but like the city and their people. So he wants to honor that, but since he's a surface dwarf, he doesn't really feel like he's part of it. But again, his father always calls him his little Orzammar because he was born in Orzammar, or so he's told.
Oh, okay.
And so even though he's a surface dwarf, he feels like, there's a disconnect there. Like, he was there, he should have been this, but he's guarding his dad instead of being something that he could have, been. And, his dad tries his best to tell him he's great, he's awesome, but at the same time, there's just something missing.
And have you actually ever been to Orzammar since you've been?
No, he has not. And one thing he would love to do is go. For some reason, his father seems to avoid going back with him. He doesn't really know why.
Interesting. Ooh. Oh, Vidar avoids it, huh?
Yes, Vidar. Every time they get close, Vidar will ask his son to go maybe do some hunting or maybe go back to a different town really quickly. And or just wait up and guard the caravan while he goes down into the city. He just, for some reason, just does not want his son to go to Orzammar. Not at all.
Ties. Obviously your father. Anybody else that you would work with professionally or know, or anybody within the party you might know?
If anybody has any interest in buying lyrium at all, then you probably have run across my father and I selling it wherever we possibly can get our hands on some cash for it. Other than that, I don't think so. They're a very, very closed family. They had some issues in Kirkwall with some cousins. Would it be cousins or uncles? Uncles.
It would be like, I guess technically it would be an uncle. Yeah. So Bartrand, you mean?
Yeah, he's had some trouble. So they're trying to keep it low at this point. They don't want their family name to bring more trouble than it's worth, I guess.
Okay. Anybody have any questions or anything else you want to add?
I think you got a pretty solid character here. Someone who's basically just out for the pride of his family right here.
Yep.
Bringing back the dragon head is a nice moment to envision.
Yeah. I am hopefully looking forward to bringing back something like that to dear old dad.
Well, 'tis the name of the age.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Question. Oh, no, never mind. It was answered already. Anybody else have a question, thought? Okay, that'll do then.
Cool.
Thank you so
Okay.
much. That's good for a background. Next, who wants to go?
Guess I'll go ahead and go.
Okay,
Alright.
Griffin, you got the escaped elven slave, right?
Sure do.
What, male or female?
We're gonna go with male.
Okay, name?
Whirlin.
Interesting name.
I like that.
It was back when we were doing Hackmaster, and I just like randomly rolled up on a table somewhere. It's like a Whirlin. Okay, sure. This is goofy, and everyone immediately went like, "Yeah, someone hack wrote that in."
It reminds me of like a Wylan Merlin.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you combine that.
I'm
Does he
like
have
Merlin, but feral.
I was about to
Yes,
ask.
exactly.
I was gonna say, does he have like an identical twin brother?
His name is Serlin.
Let's put the tab on that. If we come to backstory, maybe I do.
Oh,
I don't know.
yes.
Are you sharing the same last name?
So, all right, here's now. I don't know how familiar you are with Dragon Age, Griffin.
I played the first game, and I've forgotten most of the lore, but I remember at least enough to remember that elves are kind of a dying species, aren't they? And there's only like maybe like a bunch of new elves and not a lot of old elves lying around.
That's pretty close.
Yeah.
The elves, there's two types of elves, but you're a different type all come together. You have, you have the city elves, which are kind of like the second-class citizens all across practically everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have the Dalish, which are elves that roam the forests and are kind of just like roving bands of best. I apologize ahead of time for this comparison. The best that I could describe them as Native Americans meet gypsies.
I was literally thinking the same thing. Like, yeah, that is it really, they did, it looks like they tried that as an allegory for them or something like that.
Yeah,
And
the local maligned minority here.
Yeah, yeah.
And for you, it's worse because you're an elven slave in the only place where slavery is still legal, and that is the Tevinter Imperium, which is up north.
All right, and I guess my question is going to have to be, so I don't know a lot about Tevinter here, but the important thing is going to be, how terrible is it to be a slave in Tevinter?
Pretty fucking bad.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're up to like chattel slavery levels here. This ain't like Roman occupation levels of slavery. It's like, nah, you, your family, your whole generations, everything, you got nothing. Good day, sir.
Pretty
Yeah.
much. And
Good.
It's a weird trade-off, though. Because in the Tevinter Imperium, mages are treated much more humanely compared to the circles of Ferelden.
Well, they also have indentured servitude, which is like it's like a better form of not that there is a such thing as better form. I guess it's quote unquote nicer slavery, where it's like you're technically in service to somebody, but you're treated like a little bit decent, like more decent or something. Like Tevinter's really weird.
let's put
They got
it.
some.
Tevinter is basically the bit.
It sounds like it's a more artisanal alternative.
I mean, I can't wait for the part of the video where 6 white guys just talk about how good slavery could be.
Oh no, thank you.
It's not.
I'm trying not to go there. I'm just trying to get a picture in my head of how much this character hates everything.
Oh yeah.
All right, I want to put it this way. We were talking about blood magic before. The way that works in game is that you use your blood instead of your mana points mechanically to cast spells. So you use your HP. Tevinter mages often sacrifice hundreds of slaves to cast spells.
Oh, wonderful. Hey, okay.
So, what was the name of your master?
There's a very good reason why blood magic is so stigmatized.
All right,
Yes.
so I'm going to put in former master here, and I need a name.
Think like Roman or Byzantine Empire.
All right, so I just need to roll through my Roman names real quick. My Roman name generator, which is actually built into my head here.
And was he a high...
Aurelius.
I like it,
there you go.
Aurelius.
You were saying I need a name, and I'm thinking, is he ad-libbing his back? All right, now I need an adjective.
Smelly.
A noun. Anybody have a noun? 1 second.
I was just waiting for you to say, okay, his name is Phil.
I have Aurelius here.
I was thinking Chatamus Maximus or something like this.
All right.
Or something like that.
And so I'm trying to think like, all right, so I'm a
Aurelius.
mage and I'm a slave. What position does that make sense here? And I'm going to say understudy assistant here.
Ah, that
So
actually
he is also a mage. And I served as his understudy assistant.
understudy assistant to Aurelius.
Yes.
Was Aurelius kind to you?
I'm going to say passively indifferent.
That's better than mean. In some ways.
On one hand, he needs me. On the other hand, he wants to stop thinking about me as soon as possible. He has work to do. That's why I'm doing some of his work for him.
Was Aurelius somebody with a lot of power in the Imperium? Was he a Altus or a Leitan?
I'm probably going to say not a lot of power.
All right, so I'm going to rule that as he was a new mage, so he was a Leitan.
Low Altus or high Leitan?
We'll go
Leitan.
high Leitan. Let's do it that way.
All right. High Leitan. So he's getting up there because he's probably skilled, but he's also still just a new mage and is trying to make a name for himself.
Did he have a lot of slaves or just a few slaves?
Let's go ahead and say he probably has others that fill other roles. So he might have more. He's probably building an estate here.
Okay.
Had more slaves because he's building an estate.
Did he teach you how to read and write?
I feel like for this job, that would be necessary.
Yeah, probably. Especially if you're casting spells and stuff like that.
I mean, I gotta take his notes and transcribe them for him.
That makes sense. Okay. And what about his family? Was he alone or was he married, had kids?
Let's go ahead and say, yeah, he has a family. He has a family. So we got a generally unhappy wife. And let's go ahead and say 2 kids, one girl, 1 boy.
There's a bad joke in there somewhere.
We got the Tevinter nuclear family here.
Here's this is going to be an interesting question, or 2 interesting questions. First off, do either of the children know magic?
Yes.
Both of them, or just one, or?
Let's go ahead and say they both know magic.
Okay.
And I'm going to go ahead and say my additional duty, of course, is to teach them to read and write and do basic math. Task with doing basic teaching for the kids.
So you're basically training his children.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, here's some basic education.
Okay. Did anybody abuse you?
I'm going to go ahead and say yes. The rest of the family probably did. The kids, because they're tiny little snot goblins who do what they want. And then, of course, we have the unhappy wife taking out their anger.
Let's be obvious, kids are the worst.
By terrible kids and unhappy wife taking out their anger.
And how old are you, by the way?
That's a good question. I'm going to ask, how old should an elf be?
They could live, basically they die around their 80s.
Okay. Let's go ahead and say 30s.
It sounds like the start of a bad like 1980s stand-up comedian bit.
Mm-hmm.
I got no respect. I got no respect.
Yes. Oh, Rodney Dangerfield. Good comedian.
So now here's the question. Why did you escape?
Why did I escape? Let's go ahead and say my twin brother died in slavery. So,
was he also part of your estate, with Aurelius's estate?
Twin brother died. Yeah, was part of the estate as well. died when the wife took out their anger on them instead of me.
Oh,
By complete confusion.
That's
Confusion. And I realized it was time to leave because I had it coming next. There we go.
I like that.
Identical twin brother? That's what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
Identical twin brother gets killed. And I go, shit, that was for me, wasn't it?
Question: Did she use blood magic on him?
I don't know what a good answer would be here.
Well, you could say yes or no, or because she may not have magic at all, and maybe she just got somebody to assassinate him.
I don't think she's magically inclined herself.
Okay.
So we'll go with she had someone assassinate her, or did it herself, and is like, yeah, it's my slave, and I killed it, so what?
That makes sense into Vinter.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, how did you escape?
Let's say, well, of course, I'm a mage. I probably used some magic. I don't know what low-level kind of escape spells are available, but if there's anything in the realm of camouflage, invisibility, teleportation, or transformation, or anything, it suddenly becomes a distinct possibility.
No, there is not.
Okay.
In this setting, sorry.
How did I escape? Oh boy, here's the question. How does the person with nothing going for them manage to escape?
Sewers.
There we go. Complete disgrace of dignity. Crawled through the sewers for days.
This is gonna this is gonna be a terrible question. Did you want to leave?
I mean, if your wife kills your twin brother, would you want to leave?
No,
the question might suggest, like, was he? What's that thing where you're held captive for a long time, but you start identifying?
Yeah, Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna say fear for my life overcomes Stockholm syndrome here.
Yeah.
Realizing there is imminent danger from which there is no possible escape, and attempting to fight it also means my death. Probably means escape is the best option.
Because the problem is you probably were a slave your entire life, right?
Right.
Raised as a slave, you might think, I fucked up, I deserve this. Not, I need to escape from my life. So...
If that was from the master, I would agree, but since it's from his wife, like...
Right. Here we've built up like a picture where Aurelius, he's okay. He doesn't give a shit. But everyone else is terrible, and now I'm realizing something terrible is about to happen.
It's not a bad picture, actually.
There's going to be a very awkward scenario where, like, I come across Aurelius, and he's like, you want to come back and study?
No, thank you. Do you still have my wife there? No.
Oh, by the way, what's the wife's name?
Did not come up with one yet. I am less familiar with Roman female names. Give me a good one.
Oh, Jesus.
She sounds like a Karen. All right, that's all I'm saying.
What was Rafferty's character's name in that Roman thing that we did?
I'd say Corellius after hearing Karen, but that's a male name.
Yeah.
All right, I got a
Corellia.
Yeah, that actually makes sense. Corellia.
Corellia.
Yeah. There we go. Corellia, the Karen of Tevinter.
I was going to say Cecilia, but...
Oh, that works too, actually, yeah. She just has two first names as
we could just throw that as the kid name.
Cecilia. All right, Cecilia's the girl kid?
Yeah.
And what's the boy's name?
Cecilia... you know what? Let's cheap out on that Scipio.
That works. And how old are the kids now? Just out of curiosity.
Let's say like 10 to 12.
Okay, so they're still relatively young. Okay.
So you basically told them you went out for a pack of smokes. Mom killed your twin brother. Never returned.
So what's your current goal?
Current goal is probably to survive. But we could do better than that. Let's see. To survive. I'm just going to put that at the top here because that's going to remain anyway. The way I'm thinking of working this in is after escaping to somewhere where I'm still a lower class citizen, have nothing and nothing going for me, the obvious choice is to take the most dangerous position, which no one else is going to take, treasure hunting. So
Yeah.
I need to obtain comfortable living via adventuring.
Okay. Any ties? Like, I assume, obviously, your masters and things like that are probably looking for you.
Hmm.
Any other ties? Has anybody helped you? Has anybody tried to recapture you? Have they sent slave hunters after you?
Mhm. I did have one idea for people who've helped me. Some sort of contact who, after escaping, goes, "You're definitely an escaped elven slave, and I'm looking for that." Because they'd be a part of some maybe minor underground railroad stuff going on here, right?
Yeah,
And
that's
the
a
goal of
possibility.
that particular agent is actually to funnel people towards this adventuring guild.
Nice.
Oh, so he pointed you to the Lords of Fortune.
Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and write down Lords of Fortune contact.
That sounds shady as fuck.
It is incredibly shady, but it gets the meat.
Okay.
Meat.
Do you have a name for that contact?
Let's see. So they're set
You
up
could-
close to Tevinter. They could probably have any name at this point.
All right. The Lords of Fortune have agents all over the place. They originally were set up in Ravane, but they could be in Navarra, Ferelden, Tevinter, Antiva. It doesn't matter. Like, you just make up a name.
Well, let's just go with Jessica then.
All right, that's fine. Jessica.
Jessica found me when escaping, pointed me towards the organization, and gave me enough to survive with. So there we go. So we at least have that.
I ran out of room on my sheet.
As for people hunting me, I'm going to say it probably hasn't been more than a month.
Oh, you've only just recently escaped.
Yeah, literally, I am one step away from having just escaped, and my next step is stepping into this room and meeting.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Nice.
Literally going, all right, just keep the wheel going. Don't stop and think about terrible death.
Does anybody know that you're an escaped slave?
I'm going to say the Lords of Fortune probably know it because of their contact.
Very well.
Because I went through that means, so they're aware.
Any other questions from the party?
I actually have one.
Go
Would it
for
be okay? Would it be okay if that's how I end up hearing about it? It's like, say you show up one day to get some lyrium, and you just happen to mention it, and my character overhears it, and then when you leave, my character just walks off with you, just like following, and just
You want to be a part of the escape here, or
no, like it's not even like what town I guess are we going to be going to?
You're in Starkhaven right now.
So like on the outskirts of Starkhaven, me and my father are selling lyrium, and you get like right when you get there, I like just picture you're standing there looking at the flyer that she gave you, Jessica gave you for it, and you're getting ready to walk in, and my character like either hears you talking with my father, like I said, buying lyrium, or just sees that and walks up, sees it too, and just like, I like that. Can I come with you? And even if you say no or yes, it's just gonna follow you anyway.
Oh, that's great. Like, I awkwardly come up to the stall. I got, like, 2 silver left in my hand. I'm just like, I'll take some lyrium.
Yeah.
I've got a job I'm going to.
I need my fix, man.
Yeah.
So what was your character's name again, so I can write it down here?
Nkas.
Yes.
That's the moment you decide to bail on your father.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, my dad is sitting there talking to somebody else, and I'm just like, adventure. Like, we'll even say, like...
The call, but Dad, the call to adventure
was adopted by him when he hears of adventure.
There's a woman over there recruiting escaped slaves.
We could even say... Well, no, we could even...
No call to adventure. Denying the call!
So I definitely like this. So you have, like, this eager, go get 'em personality where you just want to go out and do anything because you got to make a name for yourself. And then here I'm going, shit, everything's going to kill me. Everything's a danger. Is this dwarf a danger? Well, he seems pretty excited and knows what he's doing. I guess I'm doing this now.
Like, we'll even say that, like, part of it is like, wait, you have no money and you wanted lyrium, so, like, my character just be like, if you take me with you, I will take lyrium and I will give it to you.
Yes.
And, like, he'll say nothing to his brother. He'll
let me live.
Grab an arm of, like, lyrium and then just, like, hubble and sneak off with you and just be like, okay, hopefully this will cover it. And then just on their way.
Wow, so two crimes are now wandering off.
Yeah. We have so many crimes in this group so far.
You've stolen lyrium.
We got crimes against nature, crimes against the Templar, crimes against societies. You know, we got it everywhere.
That makes 3 of you criminals now.
We might also just rename this entire group the Crime Guy.
What are adventurers if not criminals who go out and steal stuff from people?
Literally, yes.
To be fair, 2 of us aren't criminals. As far as I know, the Deventer could reveal something heinous in the next sentence, but...
Speaking of, we'll find out what Mark has to say about all this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I committed 1,000 atrocities when I sacrificed 1,000,000 slaves to create the bloodstone.
I was worried because on one hand, I'm like, if I go first, then we have to figure out how he fits in. But if he goes first, I can use some of that as going off board for this character who ends up kind of more having to work into that.
I in a weird way, I was kind of hoping he would say you're his slave. Because that's the obvious one, but
right, exactly.
To add even more possible tension already. In more ways than
going
one.
that route would obviously have been like, I'm an escaped slave in that I can literally escape at any time now, and he doesn't realize it. He's not paying attention. Oh my gosh, this fool, this idiot.
To be fair, Robert, Mark's next sentence could be, my name is Aurelius, my wife is a bitch, I have 2 children.
This could...
Mark, you're muted.
The easiest follow-up biography. Just repeat everything that Griff just said.
Mark, are you muted?
All right, you got any more questions for me, or are we done?
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good too.
I'm gonna stand up real quick. I'll be right back. Awesome. Surprise me.
Cool.
Mark, I think you're still muted.
Yep.
Oh no, yeah, we can't hear you.
I can't hear you. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Check your settings.
Oh, he might have to leave and come back then. So far, this group's looking up to be badass. I'm liking it. We're a bunch of personalities, man.
I like the group so far too. He still can't. Still haven't.
I'll make no promises of quoting emo rock bands because all by myself.
So we'll wait for Mark to come back to give us what he's thinking of doing.
All right, cool.
If he does,
I'm excited for Mark's too. Welcome back.
Is that better?
Yes, I can hear you now.
There we go. Heck yeah.
Yeah. So he's a Altus. Well, his family is, and he was over in Saharan fighting the Kunari while his family was brutally murdered by upstarts seeking power.
Oh, I forgot about the Kunari.
Oh man.
Talfa Shoth or?
Oh no, so he was in Saharan fighting, the Kunari, and in Mithrasis, his family was killed by Laytan seeking power.
Oh. A lot of us have some dark backgrounds, man.
And I mean, it could be Aurelius who killed his family, but...
Oh, no!
I mean, Aurelius was a Layton, so yeah, it fits.
It does fit. Oh, man.
I'll make a note of that.
This is back, so are we looking at Aurelius?
No. What is your character's name? I didn't catch it, Mark.
Oh yeah, Marius, but I don't have a family name that fits yet.
That's all right. We'll figure it out for Marius. How old is Marius?
It's early 20s.
So he was fighting the Kunari in Saharan.
Yeah.
And while he was there, his family was murdered in Marathas by the Latans, or a member of the Latans.
Yeah. Just seeking to gain their family's power.
Another question then. How did you find out about the murder? Did you go back to Minrathous? What'd you do?
No, so a servant or family's guard came across, they survived and come across and warned him. So he got on a boat to Ravani, or whatever the city's called, instead of going home.
Okay. Do you still have contact with that servant or guard?
No. I didn't have any money, so they left.
Your family's seat in the Imperium, it's open at this point, or are you the one that's supposed to be there?
So it was taken over. It was taken over by the family that attacked them.
I'm just writing this all down. You don't know the family that attacked?
No.
Okay.
No name given, yeah.
Okay, what's your current goals then?
To seek fortune and power, to get revenge and take back my family's claim. And the best place is the venturing group called the Fortune Seekers, or called
The Lords of Fortune.
The Lords of Fortune sounds like the perfect place.
Any current ties with anybody, either in the party or outside of it?
Probably not.
Trying to think what else. You said you were fighting the Kunari and Saharan. Were you recruited in the army? Did you volunteer to go?
He was sent over as part of this is this person, he's building his name.
What was your position?
Probably like a attendant to one of the officers.
Okay. What are your thoughts on the Kunari?
Evil bastards.
So screw the Cune. Got it.
Screw the King.
Glad I didn't play that character idea. I mean, I love the Cune. That's why I thought about playing a Kunari. But, yeah, wouldn't have worked.
Oh, could have. It just would be interesting.
Okay, I think we got enough with the escaped slave and a Deventer noble. Not to have a Kunari in the group as well.
Friction. No.
So your single-minded goal is to retake the claim that your family had and get revenge on the family that usurped them, right?
Yeah.
Would you do that any means necessary? Like, what's your thoughts on like using something like blood magic?
Yeah. Well, he has no negative opinion about blood magic, so I mean, it's magic. It depends how you use it. So.
That's how a min-maxer talks.
Yeah.
I gotta get my foot in the door now.
Anybody have any questions?
So you don't know who took over your family's seat?
No.
Is your character more destroyed about it, or like is he just straight up angry? Like, is vengeance the only thing on his mind? Like, what's your character going through?
What's his personality here, and how does that interact with it?
He's probably still going through the anger phase of grief.
Okay. Shit.
Yeah, who's the most important person in your family that you lost?
Angry grief. That's gonna be some. I hope nobody pisses your character off.
A little sister.
Yeah. If anybody makes your character mad, man, that's gonna be fun to watch.
I mean, are you more angry about losing the power that your family had, or are you more angry about losing your family?
Oh, that's a good question too.
The people or the
family.
status?
The power, yes.
I'm
The power, the legacy, but the family was what was important.
Oh, okay, all right, good.
So there's your hierarchy. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, for some reason now I'm just imagining you as the Dukes from the Eddie Murphy movies. Our family's been sitting on this castle for 100 years! You can't do this to us!
My father, he built a castle and it's sunk into the swamp, and his father, he built a castle and it's also sunk into the swamp.
Oh my god! Oh my
there
god!
It is. There it is. We're gonna get at least one Monty Python reference in here. Like it's a long. At least once. When you have at least 5 nerds together at one.
Yes.
We reached singularity. We've done it.
So just to clarify, your little sister was the biggest loss for you personally, and the loss of your entire family is what's important.
Yeah.
Do you have any like cousins or any ties or connections that may have survived, or are you as far as you know, you're the only one?
I mean, it's a big family. There's like lots of cousins, but the main family got killed. So
okay,
there's probably a few cousins still lying around somewhere.
And to clarify, they are all dead. They're not like captured. Something.
Well, he doesn't know any first-hand knowledge. It's all like second-hand. But from what he heard, yeah.
So you were like just warned, don't go back home. This thing has happened to your family.
Pretty much.
Sure.
Yeah.
Who warned you?
C said
family servant.
Okay, yeah, I remember. Sorry, trying to piece it all together.
That's actually a good start. Like, so this happened recently.
Yeah, probably a month or two as well. Not very long. However long it will take to get from Saharon down to Starkhaven.
I would say that'll take like maybe 3 or 4 months.
Yeah, so about that time then.
Okay, so now
Still
in my
fresh.
head, you're a mix of Gladiator and the Dukes.
Dude, that's good.
Please be an old man.
No, he's playing somebody who's in his early 20s.
Yeah.
Please have the personality of an old man.
you so young and you've lost all of that. Oh my god.
Well, I mean, technically the same happened to Tyler too.
Yeah, I mean, Jesus, we've got some dark backgrounds, man.
It's dark fantasy. What'd you expect?
Like,
The happiest background here is Thedas, where he's like, "Oh, I'm awake. This world's wonderful. I want to learn about everything. It's so exciting." As he wanders around in some corpse, but he's happy.
He woke up surrounded by dead people, and yet he's still the happiest.
Surrounded by friends and family celebrating him.
I mean, yeah, I'm surrounded by dead people that are being venerated, right? So these people, it is a place of sadness, but also of happiness and rebirth and renewal and everything like that. And I
and you need the center of their happiness for a bit. Everyone loves you. You're so great.
Yeah, I have to wander out to all of you people and like, God, you guys are a bunch of downers.
Hey,
hold on a second. I'm gonna put on my frowny face.
the energy this whole thing seems to go, I'm super curious about life. The rest of us, life. Don't talk.
You're all a mix. Yeah, you're a mix of Marvin the Paranoid Android, Batman, and the guy who sits at the back of the bar. Right?
God.
I wandered away from veneration to like the emo I'm gonna cut myself scene. It's like, damn it.
And what makes this even better is the timeline of all this crazy stuff.
Yes.
Any other questions for Mark?
I'm good here.
Yeah, no, I'm good. That's great character. I like all of them so far. Everybody's been awesome.
Well, wait, one more. You were on the battlefield, right? What was your reputation on the battlefield?
He probably didn't have any direct conflict. It was all working with officers and stuff like that.
So no, like, memorable opponents that survived that would remember you, or?
No, nothing like that.
It was just a war, man. It was just a war.
It's just war.
Well, as the Canary pointed, that's not a war. It's just like making sure they know we're here still.
Yeah. Well, fighting style. Were you vicious in your fighting, or were you like collective and reserved? Like you killed who you needed to kill, and you just moved on, or did you take pleasure in doing it? That'd be my last thing.
He wouldn't be a sadist. He'd be just fighting to fight. Other than that, yeah.
Were you back line or front line?
Well, you said officer, so that would be sort of backline.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it depends. You have your frontline officer that's commanding everybody from the front.
No, backline. Okay. Cool. So sounds like cool, reserved, and then had something tragic, and now you've got that calm, collected, completely shattered, and getting ready to go crazy onto this world. Sounds like, yeah, I like that. All right, cool.
I only got for both the other two mages. Do you need if you need help with choosing spells or a list of spells, I can supply that for you.
Definitely.
I will try and supply that for you. There is a sheet that somebody made I found on the internet. So this was like a fan made thing.
Mm-hmm.
Which is
I love quick ref.
It's an index of spells.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm just giggling to myself. The people still say I found it on the internet. I found this quick reference sheet in a ditch down by the Walmart.
Served me well.
It doesn't give you. If you have any questions,
don't diss ditch loot. All right.
If you have any questions regarding the list, like the way it works is like spells kind of work in like a tier fashion. So you have to start with like the level 0 or level 1 tier, and then you go up to level 2, 3, 4.
Right, that'd be set 1, right?
Yes. Set 1 has all the level 1 stuff, maybe a little bit of level 2. If there's any specific spells you want me to give you things about, let me know. I'll go through the rule book. We could do this on stream, or we can do it off stream. Either way. But
since I'm the Imperium, can I start with blood magic?
You need the special. I said this with Duke. I will make an exception and give you a spell that's from the blood magic specialization, but you need the specialization to use it properly. So basically, if you do use it, it has a good chance of going haywire.
That's kind of how magic works, period. But I forget my.
A good chance of going even more haywire.
You're going over your bounds, so yeah.
And the one that I would be giving you would be, I believe, Blood Sacrifice is the main one.
Blood magic also being highly recognizable. But then again, I don't know that the apostate probably wants you casting a lot of spells around them. Seems probably bad to be.
So, go ahead.
Okay, does the apostate cast spells visibly, or is he more? Would the apostate cast spells visibly, or would he just be pretending that he's not a mage with the group?
In my particular context, if I cast magic, it's either A, I know I'm alone, or B, I'm not going to leave behind any witnesses.
Oh, holy shit.
Back into a murder.
Well, yeah, no, that's what he said. He's going to go full gore on you. But
No, I know, but I didn't think it would be like fucking kill the witness or kill the hostage type scenario. Oh, okay.
Once again, if he can help it, but he's very much of them. He's almost roguish. He's like, keep his head down. Doesn't want to draw any attention. And when attack happens, oh no, I'm gonna run to this dark alley where nobody can see me. Guy turns around the corner. You hear screams of pain. He walks out. He's fine.
Yeah, the Raven from Teen Titans maneuver.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is the perspective that ties us together is that if the Tevinter noble, former noble, whatever we're gonna say there, starts practicing blood magic and you're a known associate, you're going to be looked at even harder, and that you're in fact an apostate is bad for you. You have a once you figure out that he's doing blood magic, you have a position where you're like, stop that shit. Fucking stop.
Then you have the third mage here who's like, what have I got to lose? This I may as well be the bottom of the barrel, right?
Even amongst the three mages, you're the third mage. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm the third wheel here.
We have three different tiers. We have we have I still have my noble moments. I'm screwed either way, and fuck it, let's get some Cenobites up in here.
You had a question?
Either way, let's do this.
Yeah, I had a question real quick. Arcane Lance is not Arcane Bolt, correct?
No, it is not. Arcane
Okay.
Bolt is a separate spell.
Right, Arcane Lance just doesn't appear on the spell index, so I was wondering, okay, what's going on?
Technically, it's not really classified as a spell.
It's more like an ability.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's fine. Just got to make sure I'm clear.
Yep. As you both look through the spells, again, if you have any questions, let me know.